project management is evolving faster than ever. And believe you me, I've seen this escalate as of late in my 2 decades managing and consulting on projects. Project managers who want to stay ahead need to upskill in several key areas. In this video, I cover 5 crucial skills that every project manager should master to keep projects running smoothly and their careers moving forward. Skill number 1, flexibility and adaptability. These are key because today's projects are more dynamic than ever before. And why is this? Well, intense market competition, teams working in remote and hybrid work environments, and rapid changes in priorities and timelines because of tech advancements. So let's define both flexibility and adaptability. Flexibility involves knowing how to pivot and adjust plans smoothly without disrupting the team, and adaptability is being able to adjust quickly when priorities shift, again, without losing momentum. So how do we accomplish both as a project manager? Because it is really important to be crystal clear on projects, goals, and priorities from the onset, because you want to be able to evaluate risks and benefits and trade-offs, believe you me, before you make any decisions. Now, I tell my SLAY project management coaching students all the time that it is critical to develop a formal risk plan early in the project. The other thing I tell them is to watch out for missed deadlines, potential conflicts, and lagging quality of work so they can act quickly and decisively when problems crop up. If you're keen on upskilling as a project manager, be sure to get my guide on how to avoid the 10 most common mistakes new project managers make. I'll put the link below. Skill number 2, tech savviness, especially with AI tools. Okay, in today's world of work, you should know this, staying competitive means being comfortable with tech, especially AI tools and any form of automation. Learning to use AI tools for projects and reporting can save you lots of time and improve your accuracy. But as I tell my coaching students, you have to be careful when reviewing AI outputs for accuracy. Use them as a jumping off point, but make sure to vet them with your subject matter experts. Just remember, as great as technology is, and I love it, it's a tool to help you. It is not a solution to your problems. So stay up to date on what's happening technologically to see if those tools can assist you with being a more efficient project manager. Skill number 3, active listening. Hello! Unless everyone is headed in the same direction, no one will cross the finish line. Active listening actually prevents a lot of misunderstandings that leads to rework and missed deadlines, and you do not want this. So when your team members feel heard, they will be more engaged and invested in the project outcomes. This is why it is so important. So what are some tips to active listening? Number 1, don't interrupt. Let the speaker finish what they're saying. Then paraphrase to confirm understanding. Number 2, ask some open-ended questions to dig in and clarify stuff. Just don't ask closed ones. Number 3, remove those distractions, give your full attention. And number 4, be open and non-judgmental. If you come to the conversation with your mind made up, I promise you, you will not hear what is being said is really what I want to say. Skill number 4, effective communication. With increasingly diverse, remote, and hybrid teams, clear and concise communication is more critical than ever. So what can you do? Well, here are some things that I'm going to highly recommend to keep that clear communication. Number 1, always clearly communicate expectations and behavior and responsibility at your kickoff meeting so people know what is expected of them. You also want to be very proficient with virtual meeting tools like Zoom and Teams, because we all know we live in meetings, because you want to make full use of those features so you can communicate effectively when you're giving out your marching orders. Now we also have to think about our verbal communication. I want you to keep it neutral, professional, and focused on the topic at hand. Now, don't forget about your written communication. You should always be clear and concise. I personally usually limit my emails to 1 topic and use bullet points to highlight key information. Now, why do I do this? Because people are scanners. So you really need to get to the point and highlight what's important. Now, if you want a deeper dive on more effective communication, I got you covered. You can check out my other videos on this subject. You just have to go to the YouTube search bar, type in Adriana Girdler, communication. Skill number 5, conflict resolution. The reality is you will always have conflict on a project and you will need to know how to deal with it to be a successful project manager. So how do you do this? Well, I want you to pay attention to problems that crop up and do not ignore them. And more importantly, call the parties together. Make sure everyone is heard and then drive them towards resolving conflict in a way that satisfies everyone involved. And don't forget, when you're doing this, to stay true to project goals. These are the kind of issues we talk about in my Slay Pro weekly group coaching calls. On these calls, we dive into the detail of how to deal with these challenging situations. So if you're struggling with these types of challenges, consider joining the Slay Pro community. The link is in the description box below. Now that you know what skills you need to uplevel, why not check out my list of project mistakes to avoid so you can steer clear of project failure? I'll put the link below this video. Watch this video next. It's full of tips on how to advance your career. If this video resonated with you, I would love it if you chose to join this amazing community. Give this video a thumbs up or put some comments below too. We'd love to hear from you. Until the next video. See ya.